Good afternoon. Good afternoon. Today, if you are watching me, we have to just start immediately. There are some video I will put the video on here because they have always tried to block the shots. The blocking is too much, so I have been trying everything. Please, if you are hearing me, write comments. So if you are hearing me, write comment. Let us know that people are hearing. If people are not hearing, then we have to off the video. When you are watching, we hear comments, then before we know people are here there. Okay, now how they want watch. I know I'm not seeing comments. I don't know why. Please write comment. Let me know if people are hearing. Facebook, if you are hearing me, write comment. I don't know if you are. There are people hearing me there or no. Please, if you are hearing what I am saying, write comment. Let me know. Facebook, if anybody is not hearing me from Facebook, let me off the Facebook. If you are hearing me from Facebook, I am not seeing anything like comments there. It's like I'm seeing comment from YouTube, Abby. I don't know if anybody is hearing from Facebook. How many people are hearing? Let me know. I've not quit the Facebook here. It's like the Facebook is not working on me. Okay. Please, if you are there on Facebook, write comment. Let us know if somebody is there watching. Don't man river, ni there man river. So we have 6 slaves in Europe. Still have 11 slaves all the way in Europe. Still in Nigeria, you still be afraid. If you write comment, Obabini will come and destroy your house in Germany. Those ignorance and stupidity, some of the things we are trying to remove from our memory today. So today I want to please, if you are there watching, write comment and let us know if somebody is there. Don't worry, Vanya Mikina. Cannot come and destroy. Why are you people so coward? Not everybody's coward. Some people are so cowards, so scared of this animal, a foreigner. Eh? If you are scared of the Oba, what about Fulani? You making noise. Fulani is not good. Fulani is not good. Somebody who sold your family to slaves, who destroy you, who did evil against your ancestors, who erase your history, who did all sorts of evil against you, and you are still coming out, still defending him. What life? What? See, I want to say something before I continue today. Why? What is going on? Osunu, Fulani, their agenda is to Islamize the people who are not Islam, turn them to Islam and rule over them as emir. That is what they are doing. But the Fulani are not selling us into slavery. But people who don't want to accept their Islam, like this in Islam, they call it Wahhab Islam. If you don't know the type of Islam, what is called this person, the Buhari have. If you go, there are some you need to study. Thank God we have Google. We have Google. Google is just like a textbook. The type of Islam, just like we have Jehovah's Witness, we have Catholic, we have Hallelujah 419 Church, Pentecostals. So because people are not way close to education, that is what is the problem we are facing today. People like Nina, they can understand the type of Islam. They call it sects, Islamic sects. The type of Muslim where they practice is called Wahhabism. We are in school. If a Muslim man can understand what I'm saying now, the type of Islam they are operating in Nigeria, not in Nigeria, the Buhari Islam and the Islam of what do you call these people? Boko Haram have similar connection, because in Islam, after the death of Prophet Muhammad many 100 years ago, there was a man in Saudi Arabia. The name of the man is called Abdul Wahab. Please, I don't know, some people won't understand history, or they are just like Mumu for life. The problem of this is the type of Islam the Buhari believe on is different from the one this guy, what is called, this man have Shinkau, what is called that Shinkau Boko Haram leader. That one have another type of Islam, Islamic sects. That is the type of Islam Buhari have is the one is called ISIS, like that one of Abu Bakr al-Baghdadi. This Islam believe that Islam will conquer the whole world and rule over the whole world. Then they will become, the whole world become Muslim. That is the type of Islam they practice in Saudi Arabia. Not all, about 90% practice it. It's called Wahhabism. Then the reason why they call it Wahhabism Islam is because I am just making a what do you call it? I'm just telling you a reference, it's making a story for you. They call it Wahhab because there was a man, his name is called Abdul Wahab. Many years ago, after the death of Prophet Muhammad, the man came out and said that, wait, hello? Hello? Hello?
Hello.
Hello, sir? Hello? I'm hearing you.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Who am I calling?
You called me.
Yeah, who am I calling? Is that Edimofi?
I'm Ogiso.
Ogiso?
Yes.
I want to give you just a little as a friend, as a brother. Are you hearing me?
You want to advise me?
I want to just give you a little word of advice as a brother, as a friend.
Yeah, you are entitled to your opinion. You say what you want to say.
Please, I love what you are doing. You should try not to be talking too much, not to be speaking every time. It's not good.
Okay.
Yeah, first of all, because
okay. Oh, yeah, go on. Go on.
If you are not a baby, you are mature enough to understand what is good and what is bad.
Continue, sir.
Understand me?
Oh, yeah, continue.
Yeah. So, what you are doing, I cannot say it's good or it's bad, but please stop talking too much.
Okay. Too much. If that one is what you want to tell me, I hear you. What always say?
Because
do you have any other word again, or you want to repeat one word 10 times?
So before you know, enemy will know when you are ready.
My brother, do you have any other word to say again, or is only that one?
I don't have another word, but you should not to be talking to me.
Thank you. My brothers, my sister. So what am I trying to say now is that I am not trying to compare the Oba of Benin and the Oba of Benin, the son of Oromio. They are evil in our land, comparing the type of comparing them to the what they call it, the Usmadafodio, the Fulani Jihadist movements. I'm trying to explain the difference between the tyranny Oba of Benin and his useless devilish kingdom. trying to tell you the difference between the Wahhab Islam, the Wahhab Islam of President Mohammed Buhari led Fulani. You understand? So why am I trying to explain it today? There are different set of Muslim. The type of Muslim the Buhari practice is called Wahhabism. Wahhabism. That is why they are saying that Buhari is telling you today that there is a cow root, that nobody should block it. This is the Buhari is talking to you in a proverb that is a cow root. There is nothing like cow roots in Edo State or in Ebonyi State or in Ogun State. The cow root Buhari is telling you that this is jihad roots. That is the roots of jihad to the south. That some people like Mazina Dikano, like Sunday Igbo, like Otom, governor of River State, they are blocking the cow roots. But because of we are not, some of us are not informed. We don't understand what Buhari is talking about cow roots. There is nothing like cow roots. That cow root Buhari is telling you about is called jihadist roots. That is the road that the jihadist is going to follow to all the parts of Edo State and East Igbo land and down to the sea, Atlantic Ocean. That is the route. It's called not cow root, it's called jihad roots. You understand? So why is it the Islam, the type of Islam, the practice is different from the one Abubakar Shekau practice? The one, this, just like we have Catholic Church, we have Hallelujah 419 Church, we have what do you call the other one, Jehovah's Witness. They are not the same. Say Jehovah's Witness will not marry from the other side. Okay, let us go to, let me explain, let me define Wahhabism in Islam, this type of one Buhari and the Fulani are operating in Nigeria today. There was a man in Saudi Arabia. This man is called Abdul Wahab. Many years ago, this man came and said that people have deviated from the norms of Islam. If they say norm of Islam, that is the way they're supposed to worship Islam, the way they're supposed to follow the laws and rule and regulation. People are no longer following that type of Islam anymore. That people have becoming going to club, drinking alcohol, many things, that they are not following that type of Islam. So right now, they want to reform Islam, like the former one, the way it's supposed to be. That man, the name of the man is called Abdul Wahab. He started following routes, just like the way the Buhari want to expand cow routes. They open routes to Sudan, many parts of the world. They started killing people, massacring people, taking over kingdom, destroying souls in the name of jihad. They killed many people. So, and they are following that doctrine that which says that when you die fighting to liberate non-believer, people who don't believe in their Islam, their own version, then you go to heaven. Heaven is your, So people are not addicted to that type of Islam. It's called extremism, extremists. They believe that when they die, they are going to heaven. That is type of Islam. So Buhari, their type of Islam is to kill all those traditional rulers and replace them with their own Fulani jihads. They have nothing less than that cow root must be maintained. That is what their Quranic system says. Not the general Islam that is saying that one. Is their own version of Islam. It's called just like Jehovah's Witness. So what am I trying to say today is that my brothers and my sisters, the good lover of peace, the people, some people are educated, while some people, they want to remain full for the rest of their life. And they also want their children to benefit from their stupidity. So people like us come once in a while trying to educate and teach. Because if you watch the great leaders of those words, they teach peoples. Because when you are not lectured, you will not be informed and you will not know nothing. So today we are going to class. This is classroom, this is school. I've already explained about the Boko Wahhabism, Islam. When I'm talking about the Oba of Benin, the Oba of Benin, their ways of operation, their mode of operation, worst and most dangerous more than the one of the Wahhab. The Wahhab come to you, you surrender, you become one of them, then they pardon you. You remain as their slave forever. Why the one of the Oba is very dangerous, it's different. Look, if they said you have to choose between the Fulani to rule you or to choose than the Oba to rule you, who are you going to choose? It's a very simple question. Don't be shied away from the truth. The atrocity the Oba of Benin have committed in our land and the atrocity the Fulani have committed in the Hausa land, which is more barbaric than the other. The Fulani came. What the Fulani did is to kill the kings of the Hausas and take over the kingship, become emir. But they didn't kill the Hausas. They, what do you call it in English? They continue to rule the Hausa. Anytime they want to go jihad, they pack the Hausa and recruit them to jihad to go and fight. But they maintain good cordial relationship with what? With the Hausa. But what about the Igodomigodos? What did the Oba of Benin did in our land? So we are. Let me just talk about class. We are in classroom. Please invite your friends to a class where you can call in and also contribute. You are free to call in. So what am I saying this thing today is that I want to explain some things to you now. One, the Oba of Benin, history have it that their ancestors, Oduduwa, left Sudan. The reason why they left Sudan is because Islam take over Sudan. In those days, Sudan, Egypt, this is the land of Pharaoh. So they left Sudan en route towards where we have Boko Haram today, Maiduguri. The Shehu of Borno and the Oba of Benin and the Ooni of Ife, they have one ancestral blood. They have their family. They left Sudan. On their way, one of their brothers stopped over in Borno, Kanuri people. If you look at the Oba of Benin very well, you see it look like all those Fulani or like Kanuri people. Look at his face very well. So that is how they penetrated through the land. So the history have it that Oduduwa come from the east. Yoruba people call him Odua. Odua came from the east. When they say he came from the east, they are not trying to tell you that Oduduwa come from Igbo land or no. So anybody who is having that thought in his mind must be very stupid. They said Oduduwa came from the east. Edo State is not east. The east where they are talking about is Sudan. And if you are a learned person, you will agree with me or disagree with me that when Oduduwa brought bronze casting civilization to Ile-Ife, Oduduwa, we don't have bronze casting technology, talk less of bringing it from our state to Ile-Ife. Those bronze Those bronze, this we're talking about Bronze Age. We are talking about education here. The Bronze Age we're talking about is the Middle East, the pharaohs, this around those area. These are the Bronze Age you are talking about. So around kind 9, that is 7th, 8th century, Oduduwa came about 1,300 years ago. He came to Ile-Ife and they welcomed him because of the civilization he brought to Yoruba land. The civilization of the Bronze Age started from the Middle East. When they are talking about East, that's where Israel, Egypt, Sudan, Ethiopia, Somalia, Yemen. This is where this is called the Middle East. There is the East. They said Oduduwa come from the East. So Irediawa was very coward and idiot, saying that Odudu, because he want to manipulate his stupid life. When they said Oduduwa come from the East, he quickly rushed and started giving money to people to be writing nonsense book that the East they were talking about was from Edo. Who is Oduduwa? Oduduwa, we have many ethnic groups who migrated from Igodomigodo, Benin City. None of the ethnic group know who is Oduduwa. Then he converted another history, trying to deceive himself. So what am I trying to say today? The Oba, when they came, the word Oba is not from our language, and it can never be. The name we call king in our land is called Ovi, Ogi, Oji, and different types of names. But Chuku no, so you see those names you are saying, you will not find anything like Oba. The only place you will find the word Oba in our history is called Idu Noba. Idu Noba simply goes like this, that many years ago in the land of Idu, the Oba brought a war to Ara Idu Noba. There was a war, the land of Idu. So we don't have any word like Oba. If you've seen people who are mentioning Oba in their language, like the people of Onitsha, the people of Onitsha left 15th century during the time of Oba Esige. That is why you see they still have Iweka roads on Onitsha. When they are talking about Iweka roads, it's what some of the things that they left. When they left, they carried some of all those signs along with themselves. That's why you go to Onitsha, you see Iweka roads. What they are talking about Iweka road, they are not telling you that it's a Iweka. It's not Iweka. It's called Eweka. The reason why they named that place Eweka Road is these are some of the civilization they came with, and the people this come from Udo before the independence of Nigeria. The name of Onitsha is not called Onitsha. It's called let me remember the name again. Let me just say it says it's called Onitsha. Onitsha Udo. Onitsha Udo. The name of Onitsha is called Onitsha Udo. UDO. Please find out why they call it Onitsha Udo before they later change it to Onitsha Ado Nidu. We're talking about classroom teachings today in lecture, in class. Onitsha Udo. Why did they call it Udo? They left a place, a city, a town called Udo, and the name still bears Udo today. There are many ethnic groups who were living there, and they left with their own language. The language they are speaking today, they call it Igbo language. They left with that language. You go apart from being politicizing this politics, they don't want to offend this useless Oba Benin. Let the Obi of Onitsha come and say the truth. They said it that in those days, their history of Onitsha, they say in Udo, the Oba of Benin was using them for human sacrifice. Because he was using them for human sacrifice, what happened? They say they want to give animal for offering, for sacrifice. The Oba of Benin said no. And the next thing that happened, they have to run away. And they ran away through where? Through the Galas, who helped them to cross the River Niger, where they now have a peace today. The name of that Igbo land you are seeing today is called the land of peace and freedom. That is, the people who ran away from their ancestral land, who moved across the Niger. This is the land of freedom, just like we call the Americans. Those Oba of Benin agents who are telling you, oh, Oba, Igbo speak Lana language. You don't speak. How many languages do we speak in Edo State? How many? Come and ask me. Don't we have Igbo? This remaining part of Igbo is still in Edo State. Go and ask them what happened to them. Ask them what happened. How come they are speaking Igbo language? How come, whether you call it Ika language or you call it Isoluku or you call it in different language, but when you live, I live in this house now. A man from Agbo living here, a man from Urrobo, that is Agbo. They call it Agbo. The real name is not Agbo, it's called Urrobo. He live here, and a man from Ihala live here. Let this man from Ihala be speaking the Igbo language. And if they want to communicate, the man from Agbo need to go to school to hear the Igbo the Anambra man is speaking. Ask the question. Must the Anambra go to school? Anambra man will go to school to come and hear. Sorry, the Agbo man will hear. Let Agbo man, for example, call now. Let Anambra man call speaking Igbo. If Agbo man will not be hearing the Igbo speak. Did they teach them Igbo in Agbo? Answer. They teach Igbo? No. So these people now, after many years that they were not able to kill everybody, many people ran away to the land of freedom. I will call the land of across the Niger the land of freedom, the land of liberty, freedom. So people who ran towards that side now, forming the land of liberty, just like how the white America ran to, the white Europeans ran to United States of America and Canada because they were not able to pay the tax. We are just taught to teach in history. Please, if you are watching, share this video. So, what happened thereafter? The people of Delta states, we call them Deltas. How is there out there data? People are trying changing the names, which Oba of Benin, Ewuare, the father of these idiots, was responsible for the changing of different names to deceive people. Look at the name they call Urrobo. The word Urrobo, call Urrobo man and ask him what is the meaning of Urrobo. Let us start from Urrobo now. Urrobo people have about 9 local governments in Delta State now. And people are telling you that the Urrobo people are different from Biafra. Let us go like this now. Let us go like this. They have one community inside Urrobo kingdom near Ewuare. Let me go to the general version of Urrobo people. Urrobo Wado, hey, Urrobo Wado, hey, Isoko Wado. Come, Usoko people have 2 local governments in Delta, Isoko North and Isoko South. Urrobo people have almost about 9 local governments. But you see, it's a very big local government now. Really, Ethiopia East, Ethiopia West, really North, really South. Udu local government 5. Udu local government, really North, really South. Ethiopia West. What is it? They have many local governments in Urrobo land. I cannot mention all of them. So we want to talk about the Urrobo. You go talking about their. If you go to Urrobo land, they don't speak one dialect now. Are they speaking? Oh, no. Okay. There's a place where they call Okpe. Okpe people are the Sapele people. They have 2 local governments. They call them Okpe. Despite the Oba being able to go and install his son to be ruling them as the Oroje Okpe. You see the name Oroje of Okpe. You see Oje. That is in the Esan dialect of it mean Ojemi, Ojefu, Ojame. That is why they said Oroje of Okpe. Meaning that the general language that they were using to be ruling the land, one of the general language was an Esan language. That you see, when the Urrobo people want to call king, they call it Ovi. But when they call the king, that place, they call it Oroji, which is mean Oje Mamenaga. That is what is Oje Mamenaga. I don't know if people are, if you know you understand, that is, you are enjoying this history. Please, I want to see your comments, or I want to see yes. I want to see something so that we can deviate from this history, go to another history. I want to know if you are hearing it and you are enjoying what I'm explaining. Please write yes. I want to see, and you will write yes and you press the love and like button so that I know that we are on ground. And are you on YouTube or anybody there? If you know you are enjoying this history class, please, I want to see yes, and I want to see you pressing the love and like button also. So you see what I'm trying to explain and what we are explaining. You see, we are tracing the historical link between the Biafrans, whether you call them Biafrans or you call them Igodomigodo, any name you call them. And we are trying to exonerate this bastard Oba of Benin as from our history, because they don't have any link with whatsoever with us. They are the indigenous. That's why I respect the name called indigenous people of Biafra, because the word indigenous means the first people that occupy the land, or the people that have first to have lived in that land is called the indigenous. That is, they are indigenous to the land. That's why when they are saying indigenous people of Biafra, some people don't understand what it means. They are not foreigners to the land, it's their fatherland. That's why when the Fulani military are killing the Biafra today, sometimes I shed tears in my heart, it pains me. So what we are trying to say is we are talking about the Urrobo generally in the history. You see, the Urrobo people, if you go to some of their local government, they call it Udu local government. Please, if you know you are in Urrobo man now, I have not finished some of the local governments. I only remember 5 names of their local government. Please, you can write the remaining some of their local government, of which I cannot. They have Ewuare local government. Ewuare local government. I have remember 6. You see those local governments you are seeing today in Urrobo land. Nobody tell them. Nobody teach the bird how to fly. It just started flying. Nobody, Oba Benin was not there to go and miss their history or change their history for them. The only thing the Oba Benin succeeded in doing, the Oba Benin went to Ewuare library and set it on fire during the time of Oba Erediawa. He was burning the libraries in Benin State. But there was some book in the archives which contains some vital information and history of the Urrobo nations, of the Isoko people. The Oba Benin succeeded in setting most of all those books on fire, so that our children unborn will grow up to meet that Oba Benin was their father. He created Urrobo kingdom. Whereas it's just like the way the Jihad Fulani people operate today. So we are on point. This point we are talking about now is you go to Ewuare. If anybody from Ewuare local government in Delta State, Ewuare people, they are called the people of Efurun. Ask them in Urrobo land, ask them that, please, so, Baba, there's one boy called Ogiso. He's saying that people, they migrated from Igodomigodo. Ogiso, you say, ask your father, is your father or the advanced man, those people who still remember what their mother told them. You ask Abama, what is the Ogiso? Do you know anything like Ogiso? Did your father tell you anything like Ogiso? He will tell you, yes, that boy is saying the truth. Or maybe let me ask my uncle. He say Ogiso is the king, is the indigenous king the Yoruba people recognize. That is the king, Ogiso. The name still reign in Yoruba land. I'm just going step by step in history. When you measure Ogiso in Urrobo land, they still sing that music in those days. That is in Urrobo lands. Are they singing Oba music? No. When you measure Oba of Benin in Urrobo land, the person with bedwets, the word Benin, they don't call them Benin in Urrobo land, they call them Iwaka. Aka. I don't know if you are with me. Please, if you are with me, please let me see you are writing yes or pressing the love and like button. The people of Aka, there was one Oba who is called Aka. They call it Egbeka, who committed genocide against the Yoruba people. And the name still remain in their memory. They cannot erase it from there. Aka. When say, if you talk, say you are going to Benin, they don't know what you call Benin. You are going to, they tell you don't go there. They will use it for human sacrifice. So what am I saying today is that go and check all the villages from Urrobo land. The only thing you will find some place in Urrobo land where some people move from Imo State through the River Niger to some part of Igbo land to Urrobo land to settle. Some Urrobo people also move, they were cross moving. They were running and running. They were running up and down. Do you know the most important is that their mother, their mole, always tell them in the evening that many years ago, that land, Aka, the Yoruba people don't regard the land as the land of Benin. They call it Aka. When you measure it, well, they may say if Yoruba man is here watching me now, you understand what I mean. The land where they eat human being and kill human being for sacrifice and decimate human being. If I am here today to lie against the Yoruba of Benin because I want to make fame, let the God of my forefather, the God of our land, the Ogisos, the Dulands, the God of Biafran, let it destroy my generation. Let me be destroyed and wipe away. My seed will never survive. If I am lying against this evil Oba family, let the highest punishment, let me receive it. He said, why must I lie against these bad, evil people? The Fulani people is even more better than this bastard Oba of Benin. I don't have, anytime I hear that name, Oba, short, I want to vomit. The worst thing to human being is when he want vomit the food he eats. Before many times ago, I have taught you the history of the people of Orele. I'm going to be telling you the history of Abraca, the history of what do you call it, Orogun, the history of Ewuare, those names you are saying in Urrobo land have meaning. How come Benin don't have meaning? They are not trying to change it. Who are you deceiving? Because to deceive your heads. The name Abraca, if Urrobo man is here now. If a man will come from Abraca, Abraca is made up of different sets who run away. When you call it Abraca, the real name is not Abraca. Is Urrobo man should call me. I don't know how to pronounce it in Urrobo language. There is Abraca mean the separated. It's not Abra. It's white men who call it Abraca. Ihuaka, that is, they have separated themselves from Aka. Aka, that is the Oba. Was then the Oba was very deadly. Many years ago, Abraca is the capital city of Ethiopia West, Ethiopia East. Abraca, where we have University of Abraca today. They were selling the Urrobo people to the Portuguese. I'm just talking not only the Urrobo they were selling many people. I'm just trying to explain the people of Abraca. They were selling them, enslaving them. I don't know why they are not teaching this our history. They are teaching the history of Israelites. We suffer more than the Israelites in the hands of this Pharaoh. This man is deadly. We don't want this name to exist again in our generation. Many years ago, the land of Abraca, the land of Igodomigodo, the land of Idu. When this, or one of the Oba called Abraca, they call it Egbeka, was killing, they enjoy killings, massacring, selling of people, dehumanizing, castrating people. Just like the way when you live in the village in a few years ago, they will castrate goats. That is how these people were castrating the Urrobos. They are not called the Urrobo, they are the Igodomigodos. Idu people. They were castrating them. Let them come out. Let Roman come out and say, hey, our history, we fall from heaven. We did not run away from Oba. Come out and say the truth. And swear before mighty gods, if you will not die before 1 year, what the Oba Benin did to your forefathers. Will you go into Oba Benin Palace? If you see any Urrobo who is going to Oba Benin Palace to come and say he's the children of the Oba, you know that Urrobo man is one of the sons Oba Benin sent to be enslaving them in their own land. They were worshiping him as God in those days because they were devilish, evil genius. So the people of Abraca, Ihuaka, Aka people, that is Aka. So the people of Abraca, and they still put the name in their name. You see these people, you see the history. The name goes with the history. Abraca. You see, that is, they use the name to remember the evil that happened to them many years ago. One, it goes like this. Each names in the Urrobo land have meaning. I don't know if in your own have meaning, like my village have meaning. Now the Oba Benin is changing the names to his name. It's very stupid. Those people they having names. So now, when they were running in those days, when they were people of Abraca, they were running. Not only one clan, or there's many clans that make up Abraca. They run forests. They run across that big river, that Ethiopia river. Maybe you know that river called Ethiopia river, that big river that is going to River Niger, also going to Atlantic Ocean, that go to Warri Port. If you open your Google map, you see Ethiopia river, very big river. They have a navy base there in Ewuare. So when they cross that river, only God knows how they cross the river. The Aka, the Oba Aka, was not able to cross the river. Just like the way they crossed the Red Sea. They were looking them, they have already crossed. Then the people of Abraca now say they have separated themselves from Aka. As the Urrobo people of Abraca, that's how they run. When you cross that big river, and it's difficult for this useless Benin to cross, their people to cross. It was later on the Portuguese started providing them with boats to be crossing it and bringing them for selling them to slavery. That is what we are talking about. Abraca. What about Urrobo? The people of Urrobo, if you go there, they say one animal called what's the name of this animal? Monitor lizards. That animal that work like this. Monitor lizards. Many years ago, the people from Urrobo, the battle of iron, Ogun, when the Oba Benin were selling them massively, selling them. Oh, and you still come and say, Oba Benin is your father, God will punish you. Your generation will be destroyed in the name of God. If you know that Oba Benin was a demonic to that land, and you come out and say that Oba Benin is your father, whereas Oba Benin is your tormentor, so that shall you torment forever. Cannot be my father. Can never be my father. God forbids. That is how the people of Ogun, the battle of iron, started killing the people of Urrobo. Children, if you go to junction, children 6 months old, they will use 3 months old to pound their juju they brought from Ife. And in those days, you know what they do? They will kill many small baby. Their blood, they will put it on Oba Benin heads. They all those stupid belief. They will tell you that blood is making the Oba Benin to live longer. And at the end of the day, some last 6 months, some of them last 3 years, and they were dying like a Greek fowl. Upon those evil they were doing, it hurts me. It hurts me anytime I see some of our people coming out, associating themselves with devil, Oba, gods. I come and say, gods, why? What is our crime? I know the Israelites were in captivity for 400 years, but why we 700 years we are still in captivity in the hands of this bastard? Pharaoh, the Bible says the Pharaoh you see today, you shall see them no more. We are still seeing them yet in our Igodomigodo land, the land of Israel. Why? The Bible have already said it, that the Pharaoh you see today shall see them no more. But why are we still seeing them in our land? The people of Ogun, when they get to that Ethiopia river also, that river, children, they were crying. Iwaka, Aka, they call the Benin people Aka. Urrobo people, they are here. Let a Urrobo man come now and to God and tell me, what do you people call Benin? Benin, they are the Oba Aka. Iwaka, call them Aka people. Bad. Do you know the meaning of Aka? Demon. Demon inside demon. That is Aka. That's the name of the Oba. And so people are coming out, some gullible, illiterate, and idiotic, this Ile Binu Miss Blow will come out. Hey, we are a warrior. We will go punish you and punish your warrior. The people who are indigenous to their lands, you killed them, drove them away, and you said you are a warrior. Where do you fought war? Anytime the Oba Benin is coming out, in those days, we were a warrior. That is a question we are asking today. Where do you fought that war? Who did you fought war with? That is a question. Well, you want to ask the Oba Benin. You don't want to ask questions. You are a Mr. Dondi, don't talk. The people of Orogun, where I call that my sister in France. Please, can you write that my sister in France? That my Biafra sister. I don't know. That our sister in France who is making live video Biafra. Please, can you write me the name? Please. When I say write name, please help us to write name so that I can make a example with that name. Can you write me the name? Can I wait for 3 hours to hear the name? People, are you watching on YouTube, or we have people who are sleeping on YouTube? Please, can you write me the name of that our sister in France who is making Biafra broadcast? YouTube, do we have anybody who is familiar with the name? Okay. So, yeah. Not to Wasofia. Wasofia is not from Delta State. Now that for Urrobo, that Urrobo, our Urrobo sister. That our Urrobo sister who live in France. Those who Wasofia live in France. What? So Bobby King, you have get it. That our sister is from Orogun. His name is called Effie. Effie, yes. That is Effie, Abi. I think it's Effie. That live in France. She live in France. Please ask her, call her on phone. Ask her that she testify to this history. What happened to their forefathers those days? Please, if you are watching me, you are my supporters. Don't be a coward. When we ask question, if you know it, you write. Omote, God bless you. Don't be sleeping like that. Is how you people sleep. That Obabi was able to ruin your generation forever. Become a coward to one idiot. Omote, yes, God bless you. Omote Efe, God bless you there. Okay, that was what happened in those days. They killed many of them. When they, according to their history, that is the name they call their village, Ogun. Ogun. That is where they went to the river. Just like what happened to Israel also happened in our land. But our people will not teach it. All they are saying about Benin was warrior. He captured America. He captured Jamaica. Stop fooling yourself and don't be an idiot. I'm very hungry when I'm seeing foolish animals. Some if they go to school, but more best than these animals. That is what Sinatole call. As Sinatole say, my people, Oba Ewuare have turned these people to animals. Great Sinatole. He say Oba of Benin have turned you people to goats. If you tell goats, may go this side, now you will draw it, now go this side. And you see somebody will come out in the 21st century and say that he's a slave, he's born slave. If he come back for another generation, he's going to remain slave to the Oba forever. Just imagine. A wave of here. Do you know what is called slave in our language? Ovie. Ovie. See, they make a parable when Ovie bad Oba, Ovie. That is, you are Ovie. How stupid we are in this world. And we are accepting that we are slave to the Oba. So we go like this. You see how they kill all our comrades. Today, I want to read the names of the Oba. Please share this video. The name of the Oba, they are all Yoruba name. The Oba of Benin names have meaning in Yoruba. When you ask Imaswen, who is being cowered by what is called that old man, he herself Benin, he will be telling you, I say that one. He say he say wait in those. He say people speak in tongues. He say that is how Oba Benin will have their name. Ogwola. He say they are speaking in tongues. My friends, you see this type of nonsense. So I want to read the name of Oba of Benin. Those Oba of Benin names have meaning in Ishekiri language, and the Oba of Benin is telling you that Ishekiri land belongs to him. I think you see some cowards, some idiots agree with the Oba of Benin, say Oba of Benin owns Ishekiri land. You are a fool. Away. I want to read this thing for you, I want to read the name of the Oba for Namuna, and the name get meaning for Yoruba language. See, the name of all those Oba we want to read so. The name of all those Oba we want to read so. Those names, these names I want to read, in Hiatina, in Ishekiri language. All the name of Oba of Benin, all of them are Ishekiri name. These are Ishekiri language and Use language. These are Ife language. Holding this Ife, this is the language that we were speaking in Ife in those days. Before the last, these Usain people and Ishekiri people still speak the original dialect of Ife. That is their language. You see, they just coward and say be idiots. Say believe anybody who is believing the Oba Benin is God, that person is an idiot. And I'm not hiding my face. Go and tell American president. Anybody who is saying the Oba Benin or Salobo will give her, God will punish you. You are a fool all the days of your life. Because how can Oba Benin be your God if you are not an idiot? Ewu. I want to say the name of their written here. The name you see there is a name or Obanusa. The name is not called Obanusa. This name they are answering. Hi. The name they call it Obanusa. No, not like Obanusa. The name is called Omobisa. Omobisa. I don't know. Omobesa. That is the real Ishekiri names. This is the Oba name. This is the Yoruba language, is the general language we are speaking in Oba Palace. Up till 1934. Through the time of Obayeweka the second, Ishekiri language, which is the Yoruba way they are speaking is Ilaze. You will grow meter Ilaze. What is Ilaze? Ilaze that I speak Edunekwe is not like Edunekwe. It's a Yoruba language, which is original version of Ife. The meaning of Obanusa, the real name is not Obanusa. In Yoruba, Ishekiri, what is called Omobisa. Then the correct spelling is Omobe Osa. Osa is a Yoruba word. It's not our language. Osa is not our language. You see, our language is Ose. It's not Osa. Osa. This one, you see, only in Benin they're using Osa. It's a Yoruba language. It's not our language. You see, listen. I start again. The Yoruba Oba who rule over us is called Obanusa. It's called Omabusa. Then the meaning of this Obanusa in Yoruba word mean the child beg the father. The child beg the father. That is the meaning of Obanusa. When we Obanusa, if you people are not being stupid, those who are believing in their stupidity. I ask you, what is Obanusa? Obanusa in your language, they are trying to confuse you that Obanusa, Oba was God. Are you being fool? How can Oba be God? Are you not being crazy to believe this nonsense? Please, I am sorry for reacting like this way, because our mumu is becoming is becoming our identity. How can we allow mumu to be a part of our identity? You see, that is the real name. The meaning of Obanusa in the Shekri Yoruba word the child begs the father, or this mean Omobe Osa. The child begged the father. That is in Shekri ethnic dialect, Shekri language. I'm telling you the meaning of all those in the name of Oba. But how many of you will appreciate what I am doing today? Most of you we lost your memory. Why? I'm refreshing it from you. I don't know. Let me do my best. The number 3 is called Ewedo. 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 This book was written in 1926, when the Oba of Benin started changing the names, writing this name Oba, Oba. Not all those things that you're fooling yourself. Bunch of fools. Look at the meaning of Oba Ewedo. Oba Ewedo, who brought juju, most of the juju from Ile-Ife to Igodomigodo. You ask Imaswen, what is the meaning of Oba Ewedo? He is the fourth. He tells you the fourth Oba. Who knew if this one was the second Oba? They just arrange different names. This one was this. All these things that we just you see in there is all fox. Adam, yo, let me use my language to also replace this place. Enye abobaya feniri. Eni iyame a mini Yoruba language. Iyame a mini language of the man. And a meaning at ye Obanusa. Oba we are there now. Obanusa. I mean, go Oba Rausa. Erio. Ogima menaga usabe Osobuwa. My Osobuwa. If you give money, maybe you Osobuwa. Obanusa. The real word, the real meaning is that Obanusa Omobe Usa. Omobe Usa. Omobe Usa meaning where the Yoruba language only meaning where the father Omona Imira, or maybe language of here. So Ewedo. Mahate by Ewedo. By Ewedo. In Yoruba, is a Yoruba language. Ewedo. During the time of Obaewe, they were selling slaves to the white men. The prison, the camp, they were built using chain to chain our mouths, chain all these places. It was the Oba who built it. There were people they were capturing, people who ran away. Oh, hi. Our history is a black history. We don't want Oba to exist again. That palace should be erased from the surface of the earth. Let them go and tell American president, we don't want evil in our land anymore. We need freedom. Oba Ewedo, the correct spelling is called Ewedon in a Yoruba word, in Ishekiri dialects. Ishekiri, you see today, they are the family of Oromio, which Oba Benin is saying that he gave birth to them. This is how you deny your roots. You stop denying this. The reason why we have Oba in Benin is because of the Shekiris. They are the people who came from Ife, and they are not denying where they come from. You might deny, no, look, Oba Ewedo, the meaning of Oba Ewedo in Europe, in the Shekiri dialect of Ife of Yoruba, it means by the hearts. By the hearts. That is by the hearts. That is the meaning of Ewedo. You now Ilebinu Miss Blood, Ilebinu Mumu. Tell us the meaning of Ewedo. If what I am saying, I am lying to God and man, you come out and tell us what is the meaning of Ewedo. Don't your name, Chukuno Sod, have meaning in your language? Oni of Ife don't have meaning. Oni, you have meaning. Ife have meaning. How come the name of Ewedo don't have meaning? Who is fooling who? I repeat, the name of Oba Ewedo, it means in Ife language, in Ishekiri of Ife language mean by the heart. This is an ethnic origin Ishekiri language, Ewedo. You see? Then the other Oba is called Oba Ogwola. These are all Yoruba names now. How come you say you are not a Yoruba and you are bearing a Yoruba name? Who is fooling who? I don't know if you are with me here. Look at what is the name of those Obas have meaning. But those books are bringing from archives. You can see they are from archives. Archives at AVL. I'm reading it from the phone. And I will send you this link. Go on, look it. Look, the meaning of Ogwola, because the Shekri people were the people who were ruling. The Shekri Elena, just like the Fulani ruling, they have their language. The language they were using to rule was Esan language, and mix it with Shekri language of Yoruba. The same pattern of ruling like Fulani did. Because they were the elites, they were speaking the anywhere Elaze, Edunekwe. When they want to worship Juju in those days, Oba Meji, Oba Meta, Kabiesi, all those Juju in Oba Palace. Who is Oba Meji? What is the meaning of Oba Meji? Who are you fooling? Oba Meji, the god of Meji. I don't know what is called Meji in Euro in the Shekiri. Shekiri people know more better. And you are just going to Shekiri land, trying to claim their lands. You say you owns the land. Put your useless brother there. Putting many Shekiri people in prison. The god of Shekiri people destroy you and your seed. He said, look at the meaning of Oba Ogwola. Wait, hold on, because of the time. We'll see half time. The meaning of Oba Ogwola. In Ishekiri, see, don't mistake Ishekiri. Ishekiri means Ishekiri people are the people who came with Oromiyo. Oromiyo lead the group. Oromiyo and Oluwa of Hussein and Utese, Beta, those villages that speak Yorubas. But not the people, not the whole people who live in the village were Yoruba people. They met families there in our lands. But they live there and they use like Fulani, occupy. That is what they did. Okay, look at this name now. Oba Ogwola. The meaning of Oba Ogwola in the Shekiri Yoruba language. In the real world, if you want to pronounce it in Yoruba, in the Shekiri dialect of Yoruba, you speak Oba Ogu Ola, Oba Ogu Ola, Oba Ogu, Oba Ogu or Ogu, I don't sabi call am well. Oba Ogu Ogua Ola, Oguaola, Oba Oguola. Oguola is a Yoruba word, Shekiri word, meaning in the Yoruba word of Ishekiri, meaning the beginning of a fortune. The beginning of fortune. That is the meaning in the Yoruba word. They are denying denying Wakiri, which is an ethnic Ishekiri, is the name of the title of those Oba. Jesus Christ. I'm just this thing is once in a lifetime. Please take note of all those names. I'm giving you the meaning. I will send you if you want it. The other one mean Oba Ohen. The word is not called Oba Ohen. The there is nothing like Oba Ohen. The name is called Oba Uhe. And also be called O-U-H-E. The correct spelling means O-U-H-E. But meaning name, the meaning of that name, the meaning of that name is the name of a town in Yoruba land, meaning I not have called the name well. Ethnic language is Ishekiri language. Then the other one is called Ajoti. I don't know if people are very familiar with the history. Please, I want to know if people are hearing all those things. The meaning, if you go to Benin today, I know the Benin people are supposed to be here, the intelligent one, except the animals among our people that are still being fools away. The meaning of Ajoti, if you go to Airport Road, there's a street behind that when Obanusa used to do I can't do it alone. There is a street that crosses that one. The street is going to back behind the palace, and the street is also going to what it now is going to Ministry of Information. The name of those street is called Ajoti, and the name is named after the Oba. And the Oba Benin, that Oba lasted for 14 days, I mean 7 days before he died because of their evil. Look at the meaning of that name. Ajoti. This is an Ishekiri Yoruba word. Wow, it dey pain me say my people they just the mobile, just the most. Yeah? The meaning of Ajoti, then the real name is not Ajoti. Oh yeah, deceiving my why would you mumu like this? All of us are not mumu, but many of us is fools, goats. The name they call it Ajoti. I am asking you. I raise my hand up in the name of my forefather, which I believe I serve, my ancestors. Can any Ile Binu Miss Blood come out and tell us the meaning of Ajoti? My name is Oyi, mean respect. Can you come out and tell me the meaning of Ajoti? Let the Oba Bini come and tell us the meaning of Ajoti. Fools. Now, the correct word is not Ajoti. The correct word in olden days is Ishekiri, and not only this, Ishekiri Yoruba language. Let me call Ishekiri Yoruba because there was not like Yoruba in those days. Ife language, original Ile Ife language, is called Ajoti. Ajoti, E-G-O-T-I. It's not Ajoti. Because our accent, we call it Ajoti. It's not Ajoti, it's called Ajoti. This is in Yoruba words. Let me call it Ile Ife language. This one means he refused support. Someone who refused support, and he died for 14 days in throne. Maybe 7 days. Go and check the history. He lasted for no less than 14 days because he was a devil also. He was childless. He was a brother to Abraca, that Ewa who killed many of the Urrobos. That one was also childless. Bad human being, devil. That is the meaning. Then the other name is called Oluwa. Kede, Amiramiye Nedemo Kede, Amiramiye Nedemo Kede. See, how long will it take people to come to know your history? Ile Binu Miss Blood. How long? Look at this one that is called Oluwa. Oba Oluwa. Ask any Ile Binu Miss Blood, because I'm not Ile Binu Miss Blood. I'm an Igodomigodo man. I'm an Idu man. I'm a Biafran man. Ask any Ile Binu Mugu or Miss Blood. Break Bini Kinder. I'm a Bini man. You are a fool. You are an idiot. I said it. I want to tell America president. You are a goat. You don't know where you come from. Ask any Benin man, Miss man, ask him, say, eh, Benin kida, eh, get Benin kida. The second to England in the world, you are Mabega Okpin of Bekita. It's not a big name that they kid dog. Bingo. Look now, what is the meaning of Oluwa? They said, I went to primary school in Benin. I from primary 1 to primary 3 before. Oluwa primary school. Muselu. It's a Yoruba. Even the name Muselu is a Yoruba. Why are you people denying where you come from? Why now? Why Oba Abinia? Why are you denying where you come from? Fulani people are not denying where they come from. They say they are from Futajalo. Where good now? Where na? Nusun Wagmo. So look at what they say now is that Oluwa, Oba Oluwa. The real spelling is not Oluwa. It's a Yoruba name. The real name is called Oluwa. Oluwajo. Gba mi sókè. Oluwajo. Is it as Oluwa? Oluwa. The name of the Oba, the title is called Oluwa. The meaning, have a meaning in Yoruba language. They are lying, changing name to Olefa. Why can't you come and change Oluwa to Olelawa? So the name of Oluwa is not Oluwa. The correct word is called Oluwa. Meaning in Yoruba, if in a Ishekiri Ife language, mean Lord, owner of wealth, Oluwa. That is a real definition. So, meaning owner of wealth. Then the ethnic origin, it's Shekiri. It's a Shekiri language. That's why we have the Olu of Wari. The Olu of Wari is Oluwa. His name was Oluwa. They abbreviated to Olu. It's Oluwa. You understand? So we also have what do you call it? They call it Oba. This is called I don't know what the name is also there inside here because this is the original names. Do you know what is here? This is the name that were being used in those days as the name of the Oba when the white men came. They recorded those names down. This is from their archives, the white men archives. The real names of the Oba, those ones they are having today, just forged by Rejawa, rubbish name. This is called Oba Adoni. Edoni. It's not, there's nothing like Edoni. Yeah, degedi makanya yori, degedi makanya yori, ye kutobi kutu makanya yori ena. E mana mi wanya to ma wa betilizaji yonya to. E wo bi no se koken mi yonya to ma wo yan gele nya to. Oba Adoni, Ami Adoni bo. There's something like Adoni. The real name is called Ebowani. It's a Yoruba name. It's an Ishekiri ancient Ife name. It's called Oba Ebowani. Oba Ebowani means in Ishekiri language, Ishekiri Yoruba language mean he did not come with him. Omale Lere, Oba Ebowani, which is how people call it Oba Edoni. It's not. This is the real lists and the real names the Portuguese documented in their archives. Those one name of Oba you are seeing, Oba Etiawa, this was your original names. This name was given 15, 14, 16, 18th century. Look at it now. You can see it here. You see it now. The foolishness in all Oba Adoni is not like Oba Adoni. The real name is called Oba Ebowani. Oba Ebowani is a Yoruba, is a Ishekiri Yoruba dialect, meaning he did not come with him. Omali Lomari. So you have meaning. You now ask those people, what is the meaning? A kingdom that does not have meanings, and it is a stupid kingdom. The other one is called Oba Ojolua. Oba Ozolua. It's not Ozolua. Oh, if you ever Mahaya Miono na Dere Mahaya Yoreo. If you be man, look, my people. Please share this video and let some people see if they come from work. This is an history class. Oba what do you call this? Oba Ozolua. Oba Ozolua. We don't know how to pronounce it. They write this name Oba Ozolua. It's not Oba Ozolua. The real name, pronunciation, I want to read it, the real name for you. The real name of Oba Ozolua is called Oba Ojoluwa. Oba Ojoluwa. Baba. Oba Ojoluwa. Wakume. Wamaeno. Wayasumu. Waeno. Ovien Yoruba wa rien ki da wa. Oni mi Yoruba. Ovien wa rien. Look at what this man, the name of this Oba Ozolua. It's not Oba Ozolua. The word mean, the real name is not Oba Ojolua. It's not Oba Ozolua. It's called Oba Ojoluwa. You know these names? I am not the one who wrote those names. This book was written in 1926 and it was collected from the Portuguese library. They said they have embassy in Portugal. You have embassy in Portugal. An embassy, they know your history more than we know. You are born in all those books. Can you burn let us go and ask about Benin. Can you burn Portuguese library? We are a team where a Portuguese library and also with that more. Oba Ojoluwa, which was Oba Ozolua, is called Oba Ojoluwa. Be denying where you come from. Meanings in the Yoruba language, meaning the days of the Lords. He, the Lord, is two words. Either meaning this side said in Ishekiri Yoruba word meaning the day of the Lord, or he, the Lord, Oba Ojoluwa. The Yoruba people they are watching, they know I am not far from the truth. I am not fighting the Yoruba people. I will never fight the Yoruba people. But let our people know where we come from. One idiot cannot come out and be sponsoring people to be insulting his ancestors. How can I sponsor people to be insulting the Ishan people or Ijo people, which I know they are my ancestors? I will not do that. I will not do that. Sponsoring, no. So sponsoring insulting the Yoruba people. That is what that name. Another name is called Oba Esige. When you hear the name Esige, how does the name look like? You want to see the name look like your language? No. You see Esige Teaching College Abudu, Esige Primary School, Esige. What the meaning of Esige? It's not Esige. No. Look at the real word in the Ishekri Ife language. Let me tell you. The real meaning, I have to tell you, the real meaning means the correct spelling is not Esige, it's Esigbe. 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 Esigbe is the correct word. Esigbe. Gbamio. Egbamio. Esigbe. This is Esigbe. And the meaning of Esigbe, which is then turned to Esige, meaning protected by the law. Someone who's somebody protected by the law, Esigbe, which is meaning the original word meaning is from Ishekri. My brother, my sister, why can't we know where we come from? Can we remain slave all the days of our life? This is the meaning of Oba Esige. It's not Esige. The real word is Esigbe. Esigbe. Esigbe, Oba Esigbe. The word Oba is a Yoruba, and Esigbe is a Yoruba. And the meaning of Oba Esigbe means, I repeat, the correct spelling is not Esigbe, it's called Esigbe, meaning protected by the law, someone who is protected by the law. That is the meaning. And ethnic origin, Ichekiri of Yoruba language. They are not saying the Ichekiri people are not have land. It's their land. So they have another one called Oba Osobuwa. It's not, the Benin people call it Oba Urrobo. Why are you Demini o ni aya pon Ogiso me o. Oba Urrobo. The word is not Urrobo. It's called Oba. See the Ogiso Lara Mawa, the Manawa here, we have Mona Laura. This book is written in 1926, so they never born in there when they write this book. Oh. And these are books they collected from the Portuguese and the British who colonized us. They take the record of these names, which they are not changing. See, the real name is called Osobuwa. It's not Urrobo. Look at it. The correct spelling is called Osobuwa. Osobuwa. So Yoruba, Ishekiri Yoruba word. It's not called Oba Urrobo. What is the meaning of Urrobo? Meaning. Imagine Mahaya Yoruba. Maya Yore, we Mahawa here, be my Yore. Mayo. Oba Urrobo, stop, shut up your mouth. This is called Oba Urrobo. The real name is called Oba Osobuwa. The meaning means in Yoruba, Ishekiri Yoruba word mean he threw it for wealth. Ethnic origin of this language is Ishekiri Yoruba word. He threw it for wealth. That is the meaning of that name. Ahịa n'ọba Ishekiri ibie nwunyarudu amunine ibie nwunyanu. Ozo owe wu onwe kmewu yo amunwe rie. That is Oba Urrobo. We also have Oba, another one. Oba Buddha. The real name is not Oba Buddha. You know Buddha now? Ekpene deri oku. Orijo kegire. Buddha gbe omo. Wori se nare o. Owetogwo ani ewemi awa o. So I don't want to talk that story today, that history. So maybe many of you have heard about that history. They are just deceiving you, bunch of deceivers. Then I want to tell you the meaning of Oba Buddha. The real spelling, the correct spelling is Oba Buddha. Oba just look at the name, the real name. It means Oba Buddha. You see what is saying? Oba This means this goes like this. EGHENGPUDA. Uda. You know what's Uda? That is that Adani. That one will be like Cutlass name. That one will be like Cutlass. I call Uda in their language. So the correct name is called Buddha, not Buddha. Buddha. It's a Yoruba word. Do you know the meaning? The meaning go like this. Meanings someone soft has taken the this what someone has taken this scepter authority. We have taken authority. See, this is, let me tell you, the meaning of Buddha means that Ada. Let me show you here. This. I want to show you. This is called Ada. Uda. That is what the Shekiri people, Yoruba people call it. Omoada. You understand? Omoada. They call it Omada. Omoada. Since people, those slaves, the Yoruba Benin keep in his palace, call them Omada. This is called Ada. Uda. Uda. You see what they call it? You see, this is called Ada. Like cutlass. In those days, to cut our people's heads. Somebody carry it, or somebody hold it and follow the Yoruba. So anytime they want to cut somebody's head, you can just remove the head. Uda. That means Oba Buddha means that is someone have taken the authority. That is this what they call it? This or Buddha have taken this Ada. They said this is different. This is what they know. This is what our ancestors. Igodo. This is our key. This is the key. You can see this is the key. They make this in our land, not in bronze, in carve. They make it to bronze. You understand? This is what we have in our land. That's why if you go to see the Obi of Onitsha and some part of Enugu, you see they have this symbol there. You see this? I don't know if you can see it very well. This is what the Oba. Please, can you see it? It is called Ada. It's Buddha. You understand? Buddha. You see this? This is Buddha. Ada. See, they call it in their language, shaking the word. So we are in teaching class. Please share this video. If you know your history, know where you come from, it's not a crime. But some people want to remain slave and fool all the days of their life. Somebody is saying is their king under my foot. Murphy, the uneducated one wanna be. You see, so we are analyzing it. It's a school, we're in a classroom. Even though they are trying, they block all my Facebook, block YouTube, block everything. Let them continue to block. So far, we have somewhere to pass comments. Even though nobody watch it now, but in many years to come, people will come and see it. You see, this is the meaning. Buddha is not Buddha. Is it Era? Let me see. I don't want to mistake the because it's here. You see, I'm telling you this truly. It's not called Buddha. It's called, the real pronunciation is called Buddha. Buddha. In Yoruba, this is a Ishekiri Yoruba dialect. It means someone soft has taken the scepter. This is this scepter. Someone soft has taken the scepter authority. He have taken an authority Buddha. This ethnic origin is Shekiri language. You see, I'm not an Ishekiri man. I'm from Igodomigodo. You see this. So when you hear Oba Buddha, it's not Buddha. Oba Buddha. It's a Yoruba word, ancient Yoruba word, which they came from Ife. This someone have taken this. This is cutlass. This is cutlass. You understand? This is called Ada. Ada. And people who carry this in Noba Palace, they are called Omoada. Omoada. You see, this is the meaning. I don't know if our people will like to learn their history. That's the problem we are facing today. The people you see, let me show you their pictures from YouTube. Yes, you can see this. These are the people you are seeing it on YouTube now. So I cannot show you the picture on Facebook, or except you go to my Facebook to see it. Those children you see there, this one is called Omoada. Omoada. The Yoruba man is there. They are Omoada. They carry this, follow the Oba, like Deputy Oba. They carry it Oba and make it like this. Sleeves. Then Oba Binika used to cut somebody. In those days, they will sharp it. You see, say cutlass. It's called Ada. Ada means Yoruba word mean cutlass. The people who hold it, you know, the king can do anything we'll do able. Just cut the head, cut our head in those days. This is nice why the Urrobo people are so scared. Iwaka. You see, that is it. So let me remove it. I don't know if you can hear me. I'll remove it now. That is it. This is it. Oh. Okay, that is the meaning of that name. Oba Eheguda. If you call Imaswoto, let me call Imaswen. Maybe they will tell you not to pick. I want to ask him the meaning of Eta. But they're just bunch of fools. They don't know anything. Don't know. Imaswen. I want to see, maybe this is Imaswen number. I want to call Imaswen and ask Imaswen, what is the meaning of Buddha? Just listen. Yeah, let's listen. He will try to tell you another story. He will run from what you are asking him. Eh? Hello, sir.
Hello.
Good afternoon, my brothers.
Good afternoon, I greet you.
Sir, am I speaking with Imaswen, the great Benin historian?
Okay,
Imaswen, yes.
No. This is Chief Omotete.
Okay, sorry. This is Omotete. I mistake Omotete for Imaswen. Please, let me check for Imaswen number. Let's check for Imaswen number. What is it? Oh my God! When I listen,
Dear customer, the MTN number you have dialed is currently switched off. Please try again later.
don't tell me this. It must well, you know, switch off.
Dear customer, the MTN number you have dialed is currently switched off. Please try again later. Thank you.
Why not? 813 813 672 672 22162. We might must another must went again. Hey, another one not again. That one I did talk their history. I ask and say, what is the meaning of Oba Oba Oluwa, Oba Ojuola, I don't call another Yoruba name. Well, I agree with Yoruba, and we were here, we are with that one. Any Binu man, any Benin man, we will cause Yoruba. When you know, say that Yoruba people may be your ancestor, God will punish you, and that Oduduwa will kill you. Because you cannot, Oba Benin is a son. How can you be insulting your father, your ancestor? This is saying Oba Benin is allowing those miscreants to be insulting his own father. Insulting Oduduwa, you see, stupid man. How can the people of Oduduwa be happy with you when you are from Oduduwa? Okay, now we go to the next level. We are telling them their history. See, they don't know how to tell their history. Oba Ehegbuda, that is the meaning of Oba Ehegbuda. We have to teach you that class. We are now going to, the next one is called Oba. See, all those names that the Portuguese documented, we are reading from the Portuguese archive now. Most of those names have been removed. Those names of those Oba of Benin then, they are no longer in the list, the one they have now. Look at one of the Oba here now. Maybe I don't know how to pronounce it very well now. This Oba, oh my God. Oba Ohuwan. Oba Ohuwan. Oh, I don't know how to call it. Ohuon. Oba Ohuwan. The real name is not Oba Ohuwan. I don't know how to call it. The real name is called Oba Oron. Oron meaning heaven. Orun Oba Ado. Orun mean heaven in Yoruba words. There was one Oba which is called Oba Eredia started removing all those names, linking them to Yoruba, started changing those names. You cannot run away from your shadow. People who are watching me know that history said it, you cannot run away from it. Who learn shadow? Well, let's just be fooling yourself. The other one is called Oba Aenzai. It's not Aba Aenzai, this. No. The real name is called Oba Ahenjai. Ahejai, or Oba Ahenjai, Aba Ahenjai. This is meaning that the correct pronunciation is Oba Akenjaye. That is the real name of it. It's called Oba Ahenzai, Oba Egboyi, Oba. Stop all those your nonsense there. The real pronunciation is Oba Akenjaye, meaning the king that enjoy life. Oba Akenjaye, not by Akenzai, as there can be Akenzai, all those rubbish there. That is the meaning. The other one is called Akenbedo. This is not Akebedo. The real pronunciation is called Akenbenedo, Akenbenedo, Ado, Akenbenedo. This is a Yoruba word meaning, that is the Ife word, meaning the king is in a dwell with us. The king has come to dwell with us. The king has come to dwell with us, a Yoruba word. Well, I'm again, remind the meaning of again. Or I said, Palace, I want to carry title. What is your title? Oba Boba Wajib of Benin Kingdom. Why you carry title? Oba Nyagbon of Benin Kingdom. Oba Baba Wana Wagbon. Wana Zungu. Why you am again? Oh no, you am again anyway. Una you am again. Bia bona get we boku. Who can soon with that one? Of vinho que wuji e monubie urian yo vien re otherwise wa agbon ma we agbon hian ma we ye ma ya fe ni megi awu zobo pada be ba se kine do be vigilante ni ya oppress ma mi ma go agbon ti ma ya abe we down. Okay, the other one is called Akenzua. Oba Akenzua. Ask them what is the meaning of Oba Akenzua. Wabinenya walao wo. There is something like Lao. If you say Lao, you see that word means a part of Yoruba means with our language. The real word from our own side of it, we are from the Esan, inside Esan we come from. Our own language come from. That's why they miss it. There's something like Lao, wo. You see where they want to go is Lao, wo. The real word for Lao is not Lao, is wo. It still remains. They can't add Lao, wo. Is wo. You see, we are just see. They just mismatch. They say Ishan people is now your slave, you now senior. You don't have sense. Somebody who is bearing Yoruba names tell you that your own brother is your slave. Uzuo. So Akenzua. The word is not Akenzua. Pay me much not carry phone in phone or ring. Make I call them for WhatsApp where they go. Amaju. So Oba Akenzua, people are calling Oba Akenzua. This is the word of Oba Akenzua. See, look at the word. Oba Akenzua, this is the meaning of Oba Akenzua. There is not like Oba Aken. Aken, Yoruba words, it's not our Aken. Akenzua or Adam. The meaning of Oba Akenzua is very clear. It's a Yoruba word. The word, the correct spelling is called Oba Akenjuwa. Akenjuwa. It's not Oba Akenzua. Baba. I am not telling you the meaning of Oba names. It's not a shame to you people. Meaning of Oba Akenzua, the real pronunciation and the meaning is not Oba Akenzua, it's Oba Akenjuwa. Akenjuwa, meaning in the Yoruba word, meaning bravery is greater than wealth. Bravery is greater than wealth. That is the meaning of Oba Akenjuwa. It's not Akenzua. How you bearing a name, you don't have meaning, and you will say you want to bear it. They know the meaning, they tell them. From now on, you see they start answering the new name. They will not be bearing the new name. Oba Nyabon. They started bearing the name of Oba. I give me Oba phone Mariana. This is the definition of this Oba. Oba Akenzua is called Oba Akenjuwa. Please, you have to document all those things in your archives. I'm sending this for you. The meaning of Oba Akenjuwa mean Bravery is greater than wealth. That is the meaning of Obakenzwa. Or which they will do, or Sefe. They already the meaning. Then the other one is called Oba Ere Sonye. Writing up an idiot in Oritalini. Paetru, why Paetru? Oba Ere Sonye Obiewe. Come and tell us the meaning of Ere Sonye. No, Wawagon. Idiots. Oba Ere Sonye Obiewe. Where tell me the meaning? What is the meaning of Ere Sonye? Look at what is the meaning here now. The real name is not Oba Ere Sonye. The word is so Oba Ere Sonye. Ere Sonye, Yoruba word, which means prophet has paid. Prophet has paid this. Prophet have paid this. That is what the prophet had paid this up. Or someone profits. This is called Oba Ere Sonye. It's a Yoruba words. You ask them what is the meaning, they don't know, and you are denying you are not a Yoruba. Any idiot or Lady Joy or that idiot who live in Germany here, if you come out and insult the Yoruba again, God will punish you, because your Oba is a Yoruba man. The names they are bearing, all of them are all Yoruba. Writing fake history. Okay, Kaladina went to shut up your mouth there. The other one is called Oba Aken Buddha. We talk about Ehen Buddha. Ehen Buddha means that person have taken Uda. This is this is Uda. This is Ada. The other one is called this is called Aken Buddha. That one is called Ehen Buddha. It's not called Aken Buddha. It's called Aken Buddha. It's called Aken Buddha. The correct meaning is Aken Buddha. Aken Buddha mean the meaning of Aken Buddha. That means that the king has taken the swords. The king that has taken the swords has taken authority. He has taken authority. This is the sword. That is Uda. Uda. I don't understand. Ehen Buddha. That is a hand, that is the king that have taken the sword. And this Aken Buddha have taken the sword is different, the same. Aken have taken the sword. That is sword, the Uda. Omo Ada. Uda, Ada. I think you understand. No. I don't know if people are watching following. That is the definition. That is the meaning of Ehen Buddha. Ehen Buddha and Aken Buddha is the same meaning. It doesn't have meaning in our language. Akenzwa is Akenjua. It's not Akenzwa. Akenjua. This book, I will send it to you if you want to know your history or you want to be a fool like to the Oba. And that is it. Then the other one is called. These are the names of the Oba that were given to the Portuguese that were documented in those days before the Oba started fooling himself. Oba Osifu. Then there was Oba called Oba Osifu. This is what is documented in the Portuguese Archive. I am not the one to be correcting it. It's what they give 15th century ago, what their list of their smelly Oba. This is their names there. The reason why I don't have respect for those Oba of Benin is because they're really dead with us in the highest order. Give me respect in so the meaning of this, the correct word is Oba Osifu. People say Osifu. This Osifu is not the way you are bending it to Osifu earlier. What they said here is different from what you are saying. The correct word for Osifu is correct spelling is Osifu, Osifo, meaning endless fame. You see what the Yoruba say now? Usifo. See Yoruba word meaning endless fame. Usi. Efo. Usifo. See Yoruba, but even though it's try to build it like our language, we have been used to this language for many hundred of years. 700 or something years ago. Usiefo. Usiobafo. See, Usi. Oba. Efo. Usi. Oba. Usifo. Usifo was an Oba called Usifo, but it's not documented here in their own. One Oba was called Oba Usifo. Then the other one was called Oba Osemede. It's not Oba Osemede. The real name is called Oba Esemwede. They call it Oba Osemede. It's not Oba Osemede. The real word is Oba Esemwede. Esemwede. That is the word. Look at what is documented here. While teaching with Maya, what is documented here is meaning of Oba Esemwede. Nothing will be preventing the day. Esemwede, nothing prevent the day. Esemwede. I think you see their Oba, their name have meaning. Oba Esemwede. It now change it to Oba Osemede. Waigaturina. Walao, Urina Emma. Wasn't a Mamana my manibuna. Walao. Wawila Ukban, Waiwadu, Wawida Mua. Then the other one is called Oba Adolo, the father of Owurame. Adolo. Then that is the father of Owurame. The other one is called Oba Ovurami. Ovurame is not our language. Where we Ovurame, that is not the truth. We want to pronounce it. Just look like our language. Oba Ovurame. No. The word not Oba Ovurame. The correct spelling is called Oba Ofurami. Oba Oferame. Sorry, Oba Oferame. Oba Oferame, no Baisi. Oba Oferame. Do you know? Oba Oferame goes like this. The meaning is he loved me. Oba Oferame. It's the Yoruba words. It's Shekiri words. I don't know if our people will wake up from their slumber or they will want to remain asleep forever. So what we're saying now is that it's an ethnic Yoruba. So we have teach this history today. We teach it today, but you have learned a little. Even I'm not very perfect in the English language. We give credit to God for allowing giving us this good head to say all these things today. And we say it forever. We have said it. So shall it be. Say, I want to use this opportunity to explain some of things that is happening around me. The Bible says, or the English word says, a tree cannot make a forest. I watched a video where Eddie Murphy started insulting Dumezedo, one man called Papa Waila. He was insulting Dumezedo. They asked him, why are you fighting Dumezedo? He said he asked Dumezedo to give him how much? 1 million naira, 2,000 euro to give to lawyer to fight me. Dumezedo refused to pay the 2,000 euro. What do you call that man? Bosnia Bagua paid 1 million naira. Ewuare, the money Ewuare give to Eddie Murphy, he gave the money to Eddie Murphy to fight me in court. That is what is being documented. He gave Eddie Murphy 2,000 euro to fight me in court. Say Eddie Murphy tell Ewuare that they want to fight for Oba. The information I've gotten to me that Ewuare give Eddie Murphy 2,000 euro to fight me. So anytime I come out when I'm soliciting for help, Some people will be saying, oh, you are a fool, you are this, you are this. Just look at the money that Eddie Murphy is collecting from people to fight me. Not only the one is collecting, Eddie Murphy is not trading on my head. He said it when they were watching him on live, said that the money, Ewuare refused to bring money to fight for Oba. Eddie Murphy shall not be well with you all the days of your life. Must still be mandatory that everybody must give you money to fight for your useless Oba of Benin. How many people will fight me? That's why I write it. The title is that Pharoah Ewuare II versus David Ogiso. That is the meaning I put there. So today, you remember about a few days ago, about 2 days ago, I went to my lawyer. I look. The same thing that play up in the Bible is similar thing that is playing up today. I went to my lawyer. My lawyer told me, I have to do this, I have to do this, I have to do this. God, am I alone in this world? Am I fighting for myself? I was told to cooperate with the so-called Oba of Benin. I refused to cooperate with him. What type of cooperation they were talking about? To start insulting Ogiame, come out and say Oba talk by that everything I'm saying that is a lie. That was crazy. My father should go for Oba Palace and kneel down in front of Oba Palace and be kneeling down and say they should forgive me. Forgive me for what? Am I being a coward to do that type of nonsense? I will not. These are the things that we are doing. No, I refuse all those offer. Monetary, you even call me. You even call me, wanted to give me millions of nairas. But I want to ask a question. The Benins, these people who call themselves Benins, do you mean that the Benin people will remain for so silent forever for you people, for one idiot to take advantage of your identity? So do you mean if somebody come out to fight for you is a sin? Somebody coming out to fight for you is a crime? That is a question, mama. Or one lad, you know, the bin and no one making a one making a crime in one. That is what we are asking. Is it a crime for someone to come out and fight for your freedom? I don't know. I ask. That is the question I'm asking. They brought out a curse, they lay a curse on me. Since they laid the curse on me, a woman I met me. It might be who. See, they lay a curse on me. I have a baby girl. And I'm still, if they still lay another curse on me again, I will see I have another child. That is the prayer. I say, come, bring more juju to come and lay on me. And none of my children is having effect because I am a holy man, I'm a spiritual person. The Upper Benin knows very well that I was a native doctor in my village, and people from my village knows me very well that I'm a spiritualist. You can't just kill me. The only way we do is, the only way I can die in this world is through food poisoning, and I don't eat food. For the past 3 years, I've never eaten any food sent from me. No. Even if this food is not good, I will just eat it like that. I know that is the only way these people can catch me. Even up till today, they are still looking for I don't know what I said. Don't know maybe I get. They just want to kill. Why must you have the intention to kill somebody? Why are you people not tired? Human sacrifice, don't be tired now. So my brothers and my sister, I will come out later in the evening. And before I come out later in the evening, I want to use this opportunity to tell you, my brothers, my family, I don't want to come out and be saying that I am suffering or the Oba is killing me or this is what people want to hear. I am not in that position. But let me say the truth. The truth have to be said. I live in Germany. In Germany, we work for survival. But when you are a family man, maybe you have a little baby. One, either your wife have to work or you have to work for the meantime before you. But our earnings is too small for me to go and be paid thousands of euros. I am just like David who fight Goliath. Yesterday, about 2 days ago, I came out. I was saying a parable that Okwe Kotina. What did I mean? My lawyer is looking for me to pay money. I paid 1,400 euro. Not my money alone. People supported me. Since that time, I have not been coming out. Now, the case has rise up again. I have a very difficult case. Look at what the Oba is asking the court to do for him. But you cannot use your mouth to win this like this now. Oba Abini have 3 lawyers. A lawyer or you. And people are telling me you will win, you will win. I don't understand what you mean. Do you mean I will win 3 lawyers in court where I don't have 1 lawyer? I don't know any matter one of the police. Let me just say it truthfully. There is nowhere in this world you can win 3 lawyers when you are not a lawyer. It is not going to happen. Am I soon there? So I came out today also. I have a case. I met with my lawyer on Monday. My lawyer told me I have to come back again. In a few days' time, maybe 5 days or 1 week time, I have to go and bring a recognized translator, like people that translate from Benin language to what do you call it, to English, to Dutch, sorry, to German. My German is, even though I can speak all those words, the court need it because for security reason. To have a translator here in Germany is 130 euro, 120 euro. If it is 1 hour, 2 hours, so they will just calculate money and give you. They don't say I appoint for 1 hour. They just say 120, 130. My brother, I'm feeling in heat. I don't want them to go and be sharing it. But I also bother. This is some of the things I've been avoiding. I don't want to shout, come and say these things. Oh, bother me. Oh, boy. Not about that. I mean, say maybe I want that. Look, do you know what the Oba Abini pray for court to do for him? The Oba Abini said the court first and foremost will restrain me from teaching history. That the history I'm teaching is not the history of Benin, of Ile Ibinu. He writes it there. He said the court should stop me from teaching history, number 1. Number 2, he said that I am defacing or defacing the history of Benin, very rich kingdom. He said I am trying to spoil their history. That is number 2. Then the court to restrain me from even interfering, talking about history, all those things. I'm not talking anything about their useless human sacrifice history. Number 3, he said the court should compel me to pay 30,000 euro. That everything I said against him were a lie. That the court should believe that is what the Oba Abini say that is truth. That what I say was not like truth inside. That everything I say was just fake. You know, the lawyer have to argue all those cases in court. The court have accepted to hear the case. That's why the movie is collecting millions of naira now from Oba and all of them. If Oba he called Ewuare to collect 1 million naira from Ewuare, You will not be arguing. I know, see, you are a fake. How is to give you the money to fight me? Eh? God will punish you, Yuri, for doing that type of thing. You are a stupid woman. Eskimiya, now be the one the Murphy. Well, what is the meaning of all this? When Eskimiya will not come to tower in my time matter, no, whenever they go be hard, you go the Murphy, no, we are fighting me. Why now? Why? What is your profit for this? Eh? Okay, now the court also they beg the court. If you want me to send you all those people, I'll send you all. They also beg the courts that I should go and delete my video on YouTube so that all those stories, all those evil perpetrated by the Oba, that all even a YouTube, these people are so concerned about my history class. He said that videos that I'm making on YouTube, that the owner forgo tell YouTube now, make YouTube remove me now, because YouTube is very difficult to do. Then now, that is why they have run show with Facebook. Facebook is very difficult for me to move, because they block mostly all my Facebook. Even I even pay money for this thing. They do many things, but they can't block God. But at the end of the day, my people, if you go, I cry for inside my heart. I stay with lawyer for more than 3 hours. Wetin lawyer say make I do? Many things wey lawyer say make I do. Even here more than 100 euro. And the lawyer still tell me, say me I can't pay money. How much? The money wey we bargain with lawyer, here not be Nigeria, where you will say take 50,000 first. I don't know as here this one be asylum lawyer. You just pay the whole money once, and then they know the talk say I pay 50 euro today, and asylum. All those one not be they know they know any court. Those are not going to court. This case where I get now, lawyer must go court and stand and argue case. Anywhere who pay money. So now, I want to ask question. People watching me, seeing me, talking about, trying to explain the atrocity and the evil this Oba Benin have committed against our indigenous people. A situation where tomorrow the movie they celebrate for social media, say yes, they don't win now. You know, we ever come out again. If you come out again with that, will you people be happy over it? If the movie succeeds, that you people are celebrating also with the movie. That is the magic. So now, I beg our people, because Eddie Murphy have the upper hand for evil. Why? That is the upper hand for evil. If we all call you, they go bring money for a matter, they will just give. Can I call you to say it's our freedom, come and give me? No. One of our brother in the UK, day before on Monday night, he gave me £100 to support me. £100 for him. That is 115 euro I give you. And this is the time. Hello? These are some of the other agents. You see, what am I going to say now? I have to say my heart. My heart goes like this. My people, support me in this struggle. Support me in this struggle. Please, Oba Benin is pursuing me. I live in Europe. I'm not the only human rights activist in Europe. There are many people. I think our grandson is there in London, insulting Oni of Ife, insulting Ara Nakakanfo. Oni of Ife have never gone to London to go and catch Adelika grandson. We have many human rights freedom. Our great leader, Imazina the Khan, is there in London, fighting for the freedom of Biafra. Buhari have not went to London to carry him to court. All these things have never been done. I'm not the only one. What is going on? People are just keeping silent. This is what they want to hear. This one who is calling now, what he want to hear is that I came out to cry out that Oboda. And they meet me for the case of court. Not be say court don't deliver judgment to. Not be say court don't deliver judgment to, but the process, see, now course, now you want course now, or your course. You want course, or your course your course. Tie Bob. Everybody do tie.
For them, you never said who when many for you to insult my father, you come there for this journey.
You say? Is it that is the problem we are seeing now? I think just here now say I talk now say Bob. Iranimana Igore Ogbila Mao. Igore la ogare. No yene. No yene Irani no Igore mikina Ogbila Vame. Imi down no. I'm not the only one who is fighting for freedom. Look at what the Yoruba have been done. Just, I see, I will come get, you see, I just talk, see, my brothers, my WhatsApp number is there. Mukuna help me. A case in now. And at the more go, I know all those systems, some of the things where they avoid not to come and talk on social media. I try to avoid that. Because if I talk all those things come out, they will come the happy, Oba Palace will come give the Murphy big money again, say yes. The Murphy will come out, come they shout, say yes, about Dine. Oh, wow, oh, wow, that is what they will be saying. But I just come out to say, this case, the lawyer will they take now 3. They take big lawyers with big money. Only one I take, might pay you for. Voilà. It's even Italy or my easy. Like happy man. I will tell you now. Who is this? Well, we know again. Wait, Tana. What are you going to say now? Say English. Let people hear you. What is your problem?
I want your body to just.
You speak now, Mumu.
I just go see my brothers. My WhatsApp number is there.
And they come here put the phone for silent. So that maybe this idiot close the phone himself again. Hello? So, what I'm saying, let me talk. I talk before I go. Me and lawyer talk for 3 hours. I carry my woman go there. We sit down together. My woman have to stand for me, do many things for me. You know, if you live in this country, somebody must get guarantor for you. With all those kind bad case where these idiots they try to label against himself. So all those my woman stand as a woman for me. So the lawyer was say, "Oh, you have woman?" I say, "Yes." Eddie Murphy write letter. I don't know how he write the letter. Come go give Home Office. Go give police. Eddie Murphy will hear soon with that way. Not suppose me I could talk some kind of secret come out. He write letter, go give police, go write home office. I go to print, say I want collect. No be everything I fit talk come out, but at the moment you too small. Who zuo, who ezuo, who ekoba wazu, who evawa, who ameme, and the grace you are noba. The moment you write letter, I go give through the moba. They write letter, go give police. They go write, go give home office. I go to print. If you print 1 week, they will give you your document. These people, they be very foolish people. It ain't not damn if they have no genuine. You want to body. You have no genuine. You go write letter, go give police. No be saying that I write letter. Many times people help and write am. He say me, I be threat to this country. He say me na terrorist. Ah, my God, help me, help me. He say me, I be terrorist. The moment you ask who with that more, say me na terrorist. I be this, right? Many things. Then police come call me. Police come show me everything where the Murphy writes. Then police come ask me, say, whether me know what make me never bring my document out some those days. Now they tell you now. So the Murphy, who can assume with that nowhere? Do you think I will fall so cheap, so low? Say because you they do all those nonsense, I'll come and they beg Oba. I will be the last person to beg Oba. Even though I not get money to fight this case. Say court say maybe at the end of the day I don't see money to fight the case. It's better for me to be to remain as a prisoner, to die in prison than for not say you feel carry me go prison, all these things not be work. But I want to tell you, I will never stop this fight. My death never will stop me from this fight. He stopped yeah, been at the end. So police come ask me, they ask me, say, are you terrorist? I'm not a terrorist too. See my this, I think everything come out. Think all my distance since I come this country, I never terrorized person before. And the more you come, the same people come, they come, they attack me. So that me I for look like troublesome person. Nothing where the Murphy not do. Just to give me bad name. You get check my in short, a baby police. Acha. Person will just write letter, police will write letter come from another city, maybe somewhere like Benefit. From here to that place, just like from Benin to Kano, you will say me one killer, me this. Acha. How come? All those things, they have done all those things. So today, my lawyer, I have another lawyer now. For now, I have 3 lawyers, 3. My brother. Why am I having 3 lawyers in different cases? What is my problem with these people? Because I am teaching the history, telling the people to wake up from their slumber that these very people, they are aggressors, they are animals, they are the cause of our misery. That is why am I the only one who is saying the Yoruba is a fool? Why are they not taking the rest people to court? Because what I am saying from my mouth is hitting them. So that is the problem now. So I want to say it now today is that I thank these our sisters and our families who supported me right from time before. I don't do that by writing somebody on email, say, please help me. I'm not used to it. The only way I get support from is when I come out on live video to beg. The Bible says, ask, ye shall find. I'm begging our brothers who are living in any part of the world, even in Nigeria, please support me with this close to 700 euro. This money is big. A tree cannot make a forest. Was supporting me. So those ones they are spreading that somebody is sponsoring me. My sponsors are the followers of truth. People who are watching my video. These are some of our sponsors. Who will say sponsor? when we have difficulties, we come out. I come out to ask, because I cannot call you on phone to give me 700 euro. When you go on here, but Oba is ready to give me 500,000 euro, but I will not take that type of money now. If you're going, that is, I don't say we are easy. That type of money, I'm not taking it. I'm saying this today. Please, I beg you, help me in any way. You can send me a text message on my phone, and then I will come out later in the evening also. I know it's not easy. If you don't know how to send it, I also have a GoFundMe. I think we'll do that, or different forms. Please send me help, because if we see the day where all these people will come out and be celebrating, they have won. Let me show you what happened before, to be a disgrace to our great stance for justice. And this time around is near now. Look at what they did before. When they were celebrating, they have won. When they were happy before.
When I show a video, my to boy now where the judge now to the lawyer in that time, will not drop all the videos, all the picture of your Facebook will drop that we know the so on I where on I will hear Latia, yet don't you know where get Ega, or so that time that way. Okay. The law no guided Germany or the bank and in right atama I know ya get way. So you have to me what we say. I said what my what you say. So when yeah, and I be one night. That they will come with you now. So when they got you, man, they got you, boy. They got you now. Oh, I tell you, no, when no man wake up, block how do you done it? And we are again, Ogiso, our better our people, so good. So, why go guitar? One your way. You born when the time we go ahead, one like that. Yeah, give away. I don't really tell you where they don't be now. When I say, I found out power there now. The lawyer was the time I went where we are put in one who didn't change up there. Even you are not pure, you are not say, because the law, or say, God in the law. So, right time I went to tell it, look at the Ladian, we like video. The managion, when I win the police are the support. We are viewing. Because a lawyer, of a time I win it. So a lawyer, we have to win him now. But now the time we want it, I die. And I will, yeah, So congratulations to everybody on their record. Where now? Where Obani? Obani on your head. Yeah, I'm going to down to the now. And I got the boy to the Roland Omoro, the president of the Jews in diaspora, Europe. I want to go to I wear a gift here with level here. I will pay me or maybe I know if you have to pay level here. There you are. Development de quoi. So, who am I?
From Benin.
God power for you in one of shepherds. They will be on planning and I see when I had an idea. Oh, the idea not do it, not do it. We can have any no way of going on bells. It is engineer. Mais non, il fait nous atteindre nous la commune pas comme so après et tout du côté là et tout so quand on a pendant le but là tiens on doit faire un sujet peut-être au bon coup ou à gagner au bon coup ou à bon coup évolution on a marre de tout évolution Usobo, woman of Zobo, who have food, or our book, who have food, that I went to and I have to tell George my area or not, so no happy. You drop back, that's why you did one second, or you marry or not, but every man or family. So my area, man, I want to marry every poor, a yard one. Yeah, they could tell you. Okay, also, look for a picture of that president, not give back. Don't doubt ya. I ask you, just the power can we have a test of our farm. Why I was when I come out of just the power my have a friend, so why I was just the beginning. I will get back again, my piano. Can you America can you read him out? That's Baba Abraca.
Yes, I don't know why this is a dogging of Russia. Then I go without Godfather, jump that president or team of it's okay. Then now I can not be bad, not bad. The cut it, I said, then they make you break your door. But you have, or rather, they will go to your income. So, why you are not going to go by Yaki? I am arrested. Anyway, you shut that president to that year. Okay, and I'm going to you come up with banana all swear. If I get the marriage, I'm more every friend is here. I know that the marriage also, but I'm not to get pressure. Seven. When you are a master of a master people, and now you go to the party, my party. That is to beg a heaven of the year. The man where he talk, the man of where he talk. So, my comment do ya, my phone, my woman married to Boyari, no yard in the stomach of the one. One night where any court case, one married a no one was left to the one who had never come by. Era ya we ya go back to the duty. When I am when mo ba then me na because we did not the demand. So ma ya we no ga go kita e bi aso e ma bi ma de pe bi e abi ga de pe bi a de ko ma ya ko to. Oh no yo you know. I'm social media president my brother hello anyway I just say from Mali. They don't just marry on a way. Yeah. But
My brother, who are I will say thank you so much, my brothers and my sisters. I will come out later in the evening again and solicit for the good ones, the followers of David, not the followers of Pharaoh or Goliath. David killed Goliath in the Bible. David did not kill Goliath with bare hands. He killed Goliath with his spear or his stone. He was not alone. He was there with his little men. Little men. They overrun mighty Goliath. The people who are following me are the followers of David. I know it's not easy this time around. Please, this is the last time this nonsense will stop, because Eddie Murphy is the brain behind all those cases around. If you look at the case Onoge have today, this man is a devilish man used by the Omba. Now look at what they are doing today. Now he's persuading his what they call investor to carry Onoge to court, to carry Onoge to police, but to lie. Yeah, they will put more lies. When they were together here, I think they were happy. Hey, about whatever. But look at people who are saying about Ben and they are confusionists. A confusion like what they look at Enoge, who was fighting with him, Godfather. Now today Enoge is today police, tomorrow police, tomorrow police. The problem is where ABJ, the Murphy is involved in that, your police, and you don't listen to advice. When the problem with Enoge. The other one, right here, Monica of the Murphy is responsible for the case, court case, a lot have. The Murphy can go for so see where you so my brothers and my sister, thank you so very much, and I will later come out in the evening. Also come and solicit for help again this evening, because must be anybody who wish to help me should write me on WhatsApp. So this evening we will try and anything. Do you know what they are? If you look at their paper they wrote, the thing that is affecting them inside those things, where there's too much right, they say about the history. They say what are the for English? They distort their history. Which history they distort? Look, waiting the house at top for here that time. No, who they distort now? History now distort was soon. What did the house at talk?
In my city, read African history. Read of Benin City, Benin-City. Up to 21 years ago, they used human beings for sacrifice. Human beings for sacrifice. When God raised me, he said the government will not stop it but you. I said, who? I said, my grandparents are involved. He said, you will start from there. You start from your house. I said, they will kill me. He said, not when you are in me.
You see, read African history. It's even documented in the history now that they use human being for sacrifice. Amen. All the case they are laboring against me, none of them is say I fight somebody or I did this. All of them just hatred. Say they want to restore the kingdom of darkness. My people, I just say this today. I am fighting for not only for me, my children. I'm not fighting for money. I'm fighting for our identity, for our history not to be covered up by these bastards. I beg you in the name of God. Think. €5, 2 €, €1. Support. Let us pay this money. When we defeat them, then what would you be doing that time? Aduladia, Aduat history, Aduat many history. When my head is filled up, my hair's where a court case wrote down, a big court case wrote down. I have to photocopy some papers. I have to download some videos. I have to go to some people and laminate it. I have to pay money. Let me also those expenses which cost almost about 100 or something euro. I have to take a translator will translate from this Benin video they are doing all those threatening to Dutch. I have to pay 2 places. Just imagine. Am I going to court fighting Monica or Monica fighting me? I'm not doing all these things. Look at our life. How can we continue to remain like this? How many Igbo people are living like us? This is not even Fulani that is even pursuing us now. It's one idiot. Let me show you one video. Look at one video, what they did. Look at one video. Or I make this video later in the night.
Recently, indigents of Amagba community in Oedo local government area of Edo State jubilated at the palace of the Oba of Benin, His Royal Majesty Ewuare II, following pronouncement by the Oba of Benin, who spoke through Chief Stanley Obanusa, which laid to rest the land disputes between.
I will make this one later in the evening. This video. Village they call Okoma village. The village is comprised of Isha and Urrobo and Ijo. Oba of Benin say he give the village to Idoyekere's father. Why is here? Just my village, Oba of Benin will carry my village, give her to his son. Then they will begin to sell the land. Just imagine. And they just jubilate. Say, do we have government? Yes, we have Obaseki. Obaseki must protect the rights to life of those people. Almost to protect in your area. How can Oba Benin just hi? These are some of the things that I'm saying. A village Oma, where Oba Benin say not get village they call Koma. Agemokba. Just imagine. So thank you so much. Well, let's see. Anybody who want to help me, and it's very important, please you write me WhatsApp or you call me on WhatsApp. My WhatsApp number is there, +4917 4966 1566. Please, we'll help you notice that only. Wow. Now we living the lawyer making it is total with one. The woman I usually there you agreement to be a very disgrace to me. Say on court day, between a few days time, court, maybe 5 days or 7 days, mommy go in a lawyer, they might prepare. They will take advantage of me and will be celebrating. How will you feel? Thank you. Wow, what's it?
Recently, indigents of Amagba community in Oedo local government area of Edo State jubilated at the.
In my city, read African history. Read of Benin City, BENINCITY. Up to 21 years ago, they used human beings for sacrifice. human beings for sacrifice. When God raised me, he said the government will not stop it but you. I said, who? I said, my grandparents are involved. He said, you will start from there. You start from your house. I said, they will kill me. He said, not when you are in me. Amen. For your life is hid in Christ, and Christ is hid in God. Yeah. So anybody who wants to kill you has to kill God first, then kill Christ before killing you. Can you say hallelujah? Those of you who are looking for vocabularies, you are looking for vocabularies. You will not find it tonight, but you'll find life. Amen. Amen. The kingdom of God is not in grammar. It's in power. Power. Say power. Say power. It's time for the kingdom people to wake up. And demon leaders will come and say,
Take it up. It says it's time for the kingdom people.
Can you say hallelujah? The Bible did not say run from the devil and he shall run from you. He said resist the devil and he will flee from you. Say hallelujah. So I said to God, do you say I can cast that devil? He said yes. Do you say that that is my job? He said yes. I said fine. I went to the roundabout of my city. I fasted 7 days. And the Lord told me to go round the roundabout. I don't know what you call roundabout here, but in English we call it roundabout.
Thank you very much. Goodbye.
Intersection. The center of your city. Down